What's going on, guys? Don't really have much to talk about as far as reptiles go. Um, yeah, not really much. I have discovered a new liking for the banana or coral glow ball pythons. So I think I may look into getting a male banana coral glow, one or the other, or both. I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken, I may have misunderstood a video that I watched, but I think they're very similar gene, possibly the same gene. Not 100% sure how that works. But I seen one the other day. It was just beautiful. I like it. Also, I'm going to be looking into getting an asphalt male or female, and then a yellow belly male or female, and attempting to make some freeways. There it is. That's the word I'm looking for. Freeway is by far my favorite looking gene in ball python. So if I could make that happen, that would be fantastic. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Still, like I said, still got a long way to go. Long way to get to it. Sorry if my video is kind of fuzzy. My camera's not acting right, or my phone. It's been in my pocket all day, so it's not acting right. Last week, I want to say last week I only uploaded 4 videos, maybe only 3. I apologize for that. I will do better this week. Had a lot of stuff going on last week, so it made it kind of difficult. Plus, this new position I took at work is taking up a lot more of my time than I expected initially, which is fine. It comes along with the territory. So, anyhow, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. First, let me get on this, back on my bedding kick. I got a package down here that I just ordered a couple extra ones, so I have extra. I figured I'd show you guys what the package looks like before it's cut open. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but anyhow, here is a package of Reptichip. This is what it looks like when you get it. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the breeder block. It says right here, 10 pounds, 72 quarts. That's what it says. This stuff, to be as thin as it is, it's not very thick. I want to say that might be 4 inches. 4 inches thick. Not sure the dimensions. Yeah, it doesn't say the dimensions on the package, but anyhow, this is Reptichip. This is by far my favorite bedding to use. 72 quarts of bedding goes an extremely long way. If you're, I don't put a whole lot of bedding in there. These guys are still on paper towel, by the way. Looks like Miss Zelda over here made a mess. Looks like she spilled her water bowl. Took a dump, so that's not good. But we will be treating them again this evening. And by treatment, if you watched the last videos, you know that them two have mites. We have been checking all of them, and nobody else has them but them two. So we got them pretty much killed out. But we want to continue their treatment just to make sure the eggs. So the olive oil will kill the adult ones almost on contact. They don't do a whole lot of moving around, but the eggs will still hatch. So you got to make sure you kill them before they can lay more eggs, if that makes any sense at all. All right, now that I got my Reptichip display out of the way, I wanted to ask, every video I try to ask a question. I am 41 years old. Not sure if that matters. Shouldn't, but anyhow, I'm 41. I have done a lot of different things in my life. Found a lot of hobbies that come and go, right? I've tried golf. Terrible at golf. Tried it. I'm a hunter. I'm a fisher. I like to shoot my rifles and my pistols. I like to spend time at the range when I can. Right now, it's not a good time for that. If you are a gun enthusiast like myself, you know that ammo is extremely hard to find right now. So I have not been, I just got back. I've got close to 10 acres, so I just got back and shoot. Got a little range set. But anyhow, I haven't shot in quite a while. Shot my pistol the other day, but again, you don't want to shoot up all your ammo, but you don't want to lose what you have. Not sure if that makes any sense, but I'm a firm believer that practice makes, I wouldn't say perfect, because nothing is ever really perfect. Perfect is in your vision, right? Perfect is what you see perfect as. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. We can go down that lane if you would like. Just let me know. I also airbrush. I do some airbrushing. I draw, do some drawing. Let's see what else. I used to work at a body shop, so painting cars is in there. I wouldn't call that a hobby though. That was more of a line of employment. It was a way to make money to support my family. Woodworking is probably my main hobby now. I love it. It doesn't matter if it's building furniture or building home decor. Something about just being able to take a block of wood and make something out of it that my wife would probably display in our house makes me happy. Also, video games, I'm sure the majority of people enjoy video games. I grew up at a good time for video games. I grew up when the original Nintendos came out and Atari was out, and we even had a Commodore 2600. I'm sure that's a lot of people are not aware of that, but had that, and of course we had other, we had a Betamax to watch movies on, Betamax, VHS, and we upgraded to the DVD player eventually. I've also had the antennas on the TVs that you had to wiggle. So I grew up in a good time, a good generation. I think I like to think for myself. Good cars, cars were. The Fox body was made in my youth. When I was young, the Fox body came out, and that is I'm not a Ford person at all, but that's a beautiful car. Anyhow, I got off track a little bit, and I'm sorry for that. I'll do better. I wanted to ask what your hobbies are, right? What's one of your hobbies that you enjoy doing? I also I enjoy writing books. By the way, I do have a book for sale on Amazon. It's called When the World Stopped. That is directly revolves around what took place at the beginning of all this in March of 2020. It was my perspective on things. It's not a very long book. It's just something that popped into my head. I don't think it's, I don't know, it didn't take very long to write. I think it took 2-3 days to write, so it's not very long, and that's just an hour or two at a time. I am currently working on a book that I've been writing for 3 months now, so it's taking a little bit longer to get done. When it is finished, I will let you guys know. The other book is on Amazon, by the way. It's digital copy only. It wasn't large enough, I thought, to invest in having paper printed copies of it. But anyhow, so one thing that I thoroughly enjoy is airbrushing. I got my compressor set up behind here on the desk, but it was in the living room on the kitchen table, and my wife got tired of seeing it, so she moved it into the office back here. But this is my airbrush gun, one of them that I use. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a bad glare. This is an Iwata. This is an Iwata Neo. That's what it is. It's very dirty. I need to clean it. I don't know if you can see how black that is in there. It's not supposed to be black in there. It's supposed to be silver like the rest of the gun. But anyhow, I like to use this thing. It's a lot of fun. Look at the glare on that, man. I don't know if it's really clean or if my camera's that messed up. Anyhow, I do like to airbrush. It does It does take a certain skill level, of course, but anyhow, I enjoy it. This is one of my favorite things to do. I go through a lot of these. This is black. This was actually, I got this to do a shirt. I've had it for a while. This is, I don't know if you can see the price on there. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's $12.99. But this goes a long way. I use these little things. Let's see, this is a 1 ounce container, so it doesn't hold much. But I use these little containers to fill up and paint. One of these full of paint. I reduce it down. You can use the reducer that it calls for, but I just use water. It's water-based paint, so it works. Anyhow, I'm going to be trying to do some shirts. You might see me wear a couple of them. Something to do, something to keep me occupied, keep my hands busy. I'm a firm believer in using your hands to accomplish your tasks. I grew up in a hands-on type background. So maybe in the next video I can get into prior jobs that I've had and things that I've done in my life, which is only 41 years, so it's not much. But I say it's not much. I've had several jobs, unfortunately. Until the last 12 years. I've been pretty steady the last 12 years. Well, no. Yeah, the last 12 years. So anyhow, that's all I got, guys. Don't really have much, like I said in the beginning, nothing really on reptiles other than my curiosity into the banana gene and the coral glow gene and my desire to create a freeway. Other than that, let me know down below, what are some of your hobbies? What do you enjoy doing? What do you do to take your mind off of the world? It's pretty much what I consider a hobby. If you can sit down and do something and just free yourself of everything else but what you were doing at that time. And with airbrushing, it's pretty particular. You got to make sure you're not getting overspray everywhere and you're spraying the colors the right way that you want them painted. You want this to be this color and it to be that color. You don't want to overspray it again because it makes it a completely different color. Anyway, that's another story too. Yeah, let me know what you guys do to take your mind off of life. I guess it's a good way to say it. When I go out in my shop and I'm building a piece of furniture or a snake enclosure or some shelves or whatever it may be, I completely forget about everything but what I'm doing. So there's that. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Well, two more things before I get off of here. Had some more rats. So there's some more pinkies over here. I don't know if you hear them chirping in the background. They quit right now, but they were making some racket earlier. Also, the dove have been moved, officially moved out into the enclosure that I built them, the coop that I built them. So they're doing pretty good. They're kind of funny animals. I got 3 or 4 of them that have spots on their head from where it's raw, and I believe that's from them flying up into the top of the thing. That's kind of weird to me, but anyway, what am I to say? Also, sorry, this is number 3. We have a couple hurricanes coming our way, so I don't know if you guys pray or whatever you guys do. Please send some good vibes this direction. Send up a prayer for us down here in the southeastern part of the country, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. We will be getting hit. I'm not sure how much we'll get hit, but we will get hit. We'll definitely get probably some torrential rainfall coming, which is good and bad. You don't want your roads to wash out. Anyhow, guys, I apologize. I have rambled on long enough about absolutely nothing. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, comment down below. What are some of the hobbies? What are your interests? What do you do to release yourself from this world? The times that we're going through now and previous times that you may have had issues come up that you wanted to escape from for a little while. I appreciate it. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Help me grow this channel. I sure would appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next one.